Let's roll our shoulders a couple times. Bringing our awareness into our shoulders, noticing any heavy energy, any stuck energy, and just open and allow that to release. And standing with feet comfortably together, tailbone pointed toward the earth, lengthening the spine so that you're a little taller. Knees are soft, tailbone into earth, top of the head reaching up toward the sky. Relax shoulders, relax tummy. Any place else you know that you hold that tension. We have a certain amount of tension in our muscles in order to stay standing, but then everything else, releasing in trust and in confidence. And just noticing that everything that we do today, you can modify for any need that you have today, which may be different than yesterday or tomorrow. Any of the movements can be done sitting or even just lying down and imagining, visualizing the movement. Now we come together to organize the chi field, to connect and lean into this energy field of healing. We connect first with the earth, feeling our feet on this planet. Feeling the embrace of Mother Earth. Thank you, thank you. Sinking in. Opening and allowing flow from the source of the earth into our bodies through the earth gates at the bottom of our feet. Allowing this flow to be a relationship with the earth, flowing in and expanding from us, like the tides, like the flow of a wave at the beach, coming in and going out. With great enjoyment and awe and gratitude. And then bringing your awareness up to the top of your head, and out into the beautiful sky above, opening up to the almost new moon, the sun, the stars, the planets, the Milky Way, and beyond. And then opening and allowing the energy from the source of the heavens to flow into our heavenly gate. Again, allowing that flow to be both ways as a relationship with Source. Just opening to that. We don't have to know exactly how to do that. Just opening and allowing. Allowing yourself to be that gathering place for the merging of earth and sky energy. Like that beautiful bead on a string between heaven and earth. And then bringing your mind into your center. Just Dantian, Wan Chao, and from your center, noticing the spaciousness in front of you and expanding out. beyond the mountains and the oceans and the horizon. Noticing the spaciousness behind you and expanding out beyond the mountains and the oceans and the horizon. And on your left, noticing the spaciousness, ocean of light, the ocean of chi, and expanding out beyond the mountains and the oceans and the horizon. And on your right, again, noticing this beautiful ocean of light, expanding out beyond the mountains and the oceans and the horizon. Noticing the energy of the horizon all around you, 4 directions, touching in to this energy of life all around us. Noticing our connection through light and sound and vibration, through our breathing, through our own rhythms, connecting with the rhythms of life around us, including life in the rocks and the mountains, and the things we sometimes don't think of as life. But there's rhythm in life and everything. And the sun from the horizon, bringing your mind into your heart, allowing your heart to expand and open like a flower opens to the sun in the morning. Noticing the energy of your big heart naturally awakening. And allowing your intention to come to your consciousness for the practice this morning and throughout your day. And we hold each other's personal intentions in this chi field together this morning. We know that our intentions are also held by this chi field that millions of Qigong practitioners and all practitioners of healing traditions are constantly cultivating. And so we trust in that we are being held and our intentions are being held and magnified. Healing of self, healing of others, healing of this planet. We hold this whole chi field with the intention of health and happiness and deep fulfillment of life. We're going to start with just the opening sequence of Lift Chi Up. So turning your palms to face the back, and then turning palms to face the earth. Pushing forward 15 degrees, connecting with the earth. Pull back, receiving. Just imagine receiving that light through your feet, through your hands, up into your body from the earth. Push forward 15 degrees. Expanding into the earth with this relationship. Pull back, receiving. Push forward, expanding, releasing. Pull back, receiving beautiful light energy. Turning palms to face each other. Pausing. Noticing, imagining between your palms you're holding a ball of light within and through your body. Lifting this ball of light up to navel height. Hands coming toward each other, palms facing the navel, And then middle finger pointing to your navel, pouring chi into Dantian. Imagining beautiful golden light pouring from middle fingers through navel into Dantian. Beyond our fingers, the light is coming from the horizon all around us. And now reaching your hands out, palms facing the earth, mindfully bringing your hands around your body to your Mingmen, the relaxing shoulders, pouring chi through Mingmen into Dantian, tailbone pointed toward earth. Bringing hands up and then under your armpits to Dabao, relax shoulders. Middle finger pouring chi into heart and lungs, the whole chest area. Bringing elbows back, palms up, and reaching out in front of you at shoulder height to the horizon. Middle fingers pointing to yin tong between the eyebrows. Pouring chi into the center of your brain. And we're going to chant Chen Chi 3 times. Chen Chi. Chen Chi. Chen Chi. Opening hands and bringing arms around. As your arms come around, your hands are rotating. Palms are now facing down to the earth. Make that connection with Mother Earth through your palms, through the human gates. Scooping chi from the earth and mindfully bringing your hands up over the top of your head. Hands together, reaching further upward, lengthening your spine, noticing your feet touching the earth and your hands touching the sky. And then bringing hands down to the top of your head, and let's pause here, noticing. Relax your shoulders. And then bringing hands down in front of your heart. And we're going to rotate our hands, our fingers 3 times, and we'll do this with this last sound for the heart. So we'll do 1 shing as we rotate 3 times, and then we'll reverse and chant another shing. Shing. And reverse. Shing. Noticing. Tailbone toward the earth. Relax shoulders. Mindfully bringing your feet apart, about hip distance apart. And turning fingertips down and opening hands so that they're forming a triangle and putting that triangle right over your navel. The energy gate at your navel is called Duchi, which leads into Dantian, the energy palace center. And if it's comfortable for you to do so, bending your knees slightly, tailbone again toward the earth. I'm reminding you because I have to remind myself very constantly. So, if it's comfortable for you, you can turn your feet a little bit so that the toes are pointing inward slightly, but just depends on your comfort level with that. It does open your pelvis a little bit more. Ooh, relaxing. This is a standing meditation posture. We'll be in this posture for a few minutes. Holding your focus on a ball of light within your palms, within your hands. Imagining it halfway in and halfway out of your body. Your weight is toward the back of your feet, staying balanced. Opening your eyes slightly if you need to for your balance. Relax your shoulders. And then come back to visualizing that ball of light. If your mind starts to wander, check where your weight is, toward the back of your feet. Check your tailbone. Relax your shoulders and then come back to the light between your hands, halfway in your body, halfway out. Relaxing. Breathing. Weight toward the back of your feet. Tailbone tucked into the earth, plugged in, recharging. It's like a recharging station, a standing meditation. And light, ball of light at Dantian. Relax shoulders. And gently pulling up by the top of your head, straighten your legs and bringing your legs back together just slightly so that you're comfortable. And bringing palms on top of navel, grounding and centering this recharging energy from standing meditation. And gently, mindfully bringing hands down to your sides and moving your body freely, opening your eyes slowly from the inside out. And now we're going to do a little bit of dragon arms, and I'll turn around so it's easier to follow me from if I'm facing this way. And what I found with dragon arms is that it's best to not think too much, just allow your body to follow mine unless you know it already. And the visualization with this for now is that we are taking this energy from our introduction, from our lift chi up, and from our standing meditation, and allowing it to flow and cultivate the energy through our whole body. So stand with legs comfortably apart. Let's see. Okay, I'm in the picture. We'll start with right hand, and you have your palm up, and you keep your palm up as much as possible this whole time. So we're going to bring our hands up to the sky, palm up, around, and then with the palm up, down, and then forward. Imagining you have a plate in your hand. You don't want to spill. So we've got a couple loops or spirals, kind of a figure 8 in a way. You notice I'm moving my hips. If you can do that, that's good. It kind of makes it a whole body. And just doing your best, of course. Feel free to verbalize. So we have a circle up here coming down and a circle here in front of our bodies. When you can, following your hand with your eyes. Do one more with this hand. And back to our back. And relax and notice. Ooh. And starting with our left hand, palm up. Going up and circling. You might notice a difference between the left and right sides. Just notice. And one more. And onto your back. Let's rub our kidneys. Thank you, my kidneys. Thank you for beautiful flow of energy. And let's do a little shaking just to get energy into every cell. Coming up on your toes and coming down onto your heels to kind of Whew. Open up and allow flow. Noticing the rhythm of this movement kind of causes your breathing to go into a rhythmic breath with this move. And then coming to stillness, hands on dantian, on navel. Noticing the stillness. And allowing your hands to come down to your sides and moving your body gently. So we're going to do bending spine, and I wanted to just show you, because it's something that I just learned maybe less than a year ago. When we're when we're bringing our forehead toward our knees, then on the release, you want to bring your head outward. Let me see if I can explain this. I'll just show it to you. So I used to just release just a little bit, but then the latest teaching that I've heard is you want to release so that your spine is straight out. So let's see. So bringing forehead to knees, and then the release is you're bringing your head out. Let me see if you can see me. Yeah, I think so. All right, do it again. In, and then the release is forward. In and forward. If you have any questions about that, you can unmute yourself. Or just ask. Okay. I don't usually get a chance to show you that, so I wanted to do that. Let's bring our hands up in front of our hearts. And moving our, hang on just a second. Check the time. Moving our hands from our hearts up to our heads, interlacing fingers, palms pointing upward to the sky. And noticing our right foot a little more than our left foot, and our right wrist, pushing our right wrist up, right shoulder up and around to the back. More attention on left foot, left wrist up and around to the back. Right foot, right wrist, right shoulder, left foot, left wrist, left shoulder. And just go on your own, enjoying this beautiful stretch and opening. Nice and slowly, opening all the way down the spine. Let's just do a couple more so that you've done the same amount on each side. And unlocking your fingers. Palms are facing forward, tailbones tucked into the earth. Noticing your palms, your human gates, energy gates. Noticing the energy gates in your feet. Noticing Senji in your brain, energy center. Your heart and Wenyan Chao, your middle dantian, and your lower dantian, center of life force energy, honoring all these gates and centers as we begin the bend from our neck and then upper back, middle back, knees are soft, lower back, palms facing the earth wherever you are. Modify what you need for today. Forehead toward knees, in and release. In and release. In and release. Walking hands to the left, forehead toward left knee. In, release. In, release. In, release. Walking hands to the right, forehead toward right knee. In, release. In, release. In, release. Walking hands to the front, connecting palms to earth and sweeping around to the back of your legs. Elbows out, using core to bring forehead toward knees. And release. Forehead to knees. Release. Forehead to knees. Release. Sweeping hands around to the front, next to ears if you can come up this way, otherwise modify. You can bend your knees a little more. Coming up, slowly. And then allowing your spine to dance whenever you're ready. Picturing myself as kelp in a cool ocean. Smiling into your skeleton. Smiling into every cell of your being. Whew. And bringing arms up over the top of your head, inviting, allowing, opening, tilting palms to face the top of your head, and then bringing hands down to your head, face, neck, chest, abdomen, hips, thighs, knees, ankles, feet. Whew. Checking your posture. Knees are soft, tailbone toward earth. Lengthening spine. And bringing hands out from your body for Chen Chi. Lifting fingertips upward. Noticing. We'll do Chen Chi with Hao La. Just rest when you need to. Hao La. 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 Hao howla, 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 and hold. And we'll pick up the pace a little. Still with howla, 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 howla. Ooh, and hold, noticing. Bringing elbows into sides, moving palms toward each other till body distance apart, and then loosening up your elbows a little bit and moving your hands like you're riding a bicycle. As you're making these circles and spirals with your hands, imagining the ball of light between your hands, expanding around you and around 3 feet out from you, expanding, expanding, encompassing your energy body, expanding through your room and out into the beautiful nature around you, expanding through your community, expanding around this beautiful planet, allowing your mind and your heart to find different anchor places and people as you're expanding out. Honoring the places that speak to your heart, the people that speak to your heart, as you expand this light. Allowing your mind to go to those places where you feel most connected. Allowing yourself to go there, even when you can't go there physically. Expanding out to give this whole planet a hug with our energy bodies, with the light and sound and vibration that we are. Thank you, thank you. And gathering in as we smile into the planet. Gathering in as we smile to our beloved places and people. Smiling into our community. Smiling into our homes away from home. Smiling into our energy body. Smiling into our physical body. And smiling into this ball of light as we bring our hands to stillness. And anchoring your elbows at your sides, opening, expanding this light. And then bringing hands back together, gathering. We'll do this with Kai He, which means expand and gather. Kai He, 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 and holding. Mindfully bringing this beautiful light into navel, to Du Chi, and into Dantian. One palm on top of the other. Grounding and centering. Noticing the stillness. Breathing, exhaling, allowing our bodies to distribute this energy, to use this energy with its own intelligence, rebuilding that divine blueprint. Releasing fear, releasing anxiety, releasing anger, releasing sadness, allowing transformation, joy, to trust, to willpower, to courage and clarity. And mindfully allowing hands to come down to sides, moving your body gently and freely, and coming into a place for meditation, either lying down, sitting, whatever you choose. Allowing integration of this practice this morning. And bringing your awareness and your mind to your heart. We're going to do the heart sounds. First sound is for the physical aspect of our heart, You can put your hands on your heart if you'd like, bringing full attention to this organ, this physical organ. The sound is sheen, breathing in. Sheen. 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 I'm grateful for the physical aspect of our organ, our heart. Noticing the beating of our heart, the rhythm of our heart. For the second sound, if you'd like, one hand on heart, the other on Wan Yan Chow, about 5 fingers up from your navel. Heart is the gateway into this center of the emotional energy body. So we're holding the gateway and the center, gateway into the palace, allowing balance and harmony, and rhythm, allowing free flow of joy and happiness. Second sound is Xiang, breathing in. Xiang. Xiang. Holding the words, the vibration, the visualization of joy and happiness, filling your heart. And the third sound is the Xing sound, connecting our center, Wan Yan Chow, our gateway, the heart, and our brain, the Senji Palace. So you can use your hands to move, to kind of focus in on moving that up, or just visualize. So coming from Wan Yan Chow to heart, to brain, to Senji with Xing, breathing in. Xing. 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 Hands somewhere comfortable. Again, noticing the stillness. You might notice the vibration is still continuing. You can notice vibration and stillness at the same time. And smiling into our hearts in gratitude with an intention of holding joy and happiness as often as we remember. Noticing and being grateful when we're able to experience that joy and happiness. Smiling in gratitude to our hearts. And then bringing our awareness to our kidneys and smiling in gratitude to our kidneys. Smiling in gratitude to our digestive system. Smiling in gratitude to our liver, gallbladder, and spleen, our purification system. Smiling in gratitude to our lungs, our center of compassion, compassion for ourselves, and others and this planet. Holding the intention of connecting with our breath as often as we can, making sure we're breathing, exhaling. And smiling into our brains, and gratitude and love. Imagining the sun and a blue sky in our brain. Imagining our skeletons full of light, smiling into our skeleton. Smiling into our muscles and tendons and ligaments. Smiling into our organs and glands and our circulatory system, veins, arteries. Smiling into our whole being, every cell of our body. The waterfall of light, a waterfall of energy, waterfall of balance. We are part of the ocean of light. Bringing hands to Dantian, grounding and centering this meditation, this practice for today. Noticing our own heart, being grateful, and opening our hearts to each other in gratitude for holding each other's, in this practice, holding each other's intentions. And bringing our hands up to our hearts, bowing in gratitude to Source, to the Chi field of healing, to masters and teachers of all wisdom traditions, all healing traditions, all traditions of love and service. May our practice be of benefit to all beings and to this planet. Kaula.